Hi guys, today we are going to be talking about understanding attributes that belong to a category of two-dimensional figures also belonging to a subcategory of that category. So this is going to be a geometry lesson with classifying two-dimensional shapes. So we're also going to classify the two-dimensional figures in a hierarchy based on their properties. So I want you to pay attention to everything I'm teaching you, and then at the end I'm going to ask you to answer some questions, and I'll pause the video and let you answer those, and then I will explain to you what the answer is and why that's the answer. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the hierarchy. So, within this circle are polygons, which are closed shapes, but also with straight sides. Okay, so make sure you're copying this down because this is really important to remember the hierarchy. So outside of this circle would be shapes that are not closed, like this. Like that is not completing a circle. And then also shapes like circles, which do not have straight sides. Then within this definition are quadrilaterals. These are closed straight-sided shapes with 4 sides. So polygons are octagons, which you might recognize, stop signs are octagons, do not have 4 sides, but they are closed shapes and they have straight sides. So this would be a polygon, and then a quadrilateral with 4 sides would be maybe something like a trapezoid. Another polygon might be a triangle. It's a closed shape and it has straight sides, but it only has 3 instead of 4. So the next step is parallelograms. And these are closed straight-sided shapes with 4 sides, but they also have to have 2 parallel sides. Now, parallel means that they are going the exact same direction. So an example of this would be a shape like this. So the top and the bottom are parallel to each other, and then the right and the left are parallel to each other. So notice how the quadrilateral shape I drew, 2 of the top and the bottom are parallel, but the right and the left are not parallel because they're not heading in the same direction. Then within the parallelograms are rectangles and also rhombuses. Okay, so rhombuses are parallelograms with 4 equal sides. And of course, these rhombuses have closed straight sides, they have 4 sides, they have 2 parallel sides, and then they also have 4 equal sides. So something like a rhombus would look something like this. All sides are equal. And then rectangles have to have 4 right angles as well as closed sides, it has to be a closed shape, straight sides, it has to have 4 sides, and it has to have at least 2 parallel sides. So then in addition to, it has to have 4 right angles. So what right angles means is it has to be this corner right here. All 4 corners actually have to be at a 90-degree angle. Okay, and then both of these put together in the middle, rectangles and rhombuses, is the square. Because the square it's a closed shape with 4 straight sides. It has 4 sides. It has 2 parallel sides, at least 2. And then it also has all 4 corners are at 90-degree angles, and it has 4 equal sides. That means they are all the same length. So the square is not only a square, but it is a rectangle as well. It's considered a rectangle. A square is considered a rhombus. A square is considered a parallelogram, as well as a quadrilateral and a polygon. So because a square is in the middle, that means that it is everything on the outside of it. So another example of this would be that this parallelogram is also a quadrilateral and a polygon because it is on the outside of its circle. All right, so now to the questions. So the questions I have for you is, are all rectangles rhombuses? And just give me a yes or a no. Another question is, are all parallelograms polygons? Question 3. Is a rectangle a parallelogram? And last question 4. Is a trapezoid a quadrilateral? All right, go ahead and pause the video and answer these questions. All right, number 1, are all rectangles rhombuses? So if you got the answer no, then you are correct, because if we look for our rectangles, these right here, if you're looking at this shape, this is a rectangle, and a rhombus is over here, so that is in a different category altogether. And number 2, are all parallelograms polygons? If you said yes, then you are correct. So the parallelograms are right here, the polygons are right here, so the parallelograms are within the polygon category, within the center of the polygon category. So that means that yes, it is within anything encircled in the polygon circle is a polygon. Question number 3. Is a rectangle a parallelogram? So let me highlight. Here are our parallelograms, and here are our rectangles. So as you can see, the rectangle is within the parallel circle, so our answer is yes. Question number 4. Is a trapezoid a quadrilateral? So let's find the trapezoid. And the quadrilateral. So quadrilaterals are right here, and the trapezoid is right here. There we go. Found it. Okay, so is a trapezoid a quadrilateral? So it is within, it's actually in the quadrilateral circle. So yes, it is a closed shape with 4 straight sides. So yes, it is a quadrilateral. All right, thanks for watching.